What up, what up?
Yo, yo.
My name Aaron.
What's good? What's good? You know me, I'm back. I'm not back, dog. Come on, son.
Yo, it's your boy.
I'm Bags, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so I'm Don, man. Don Bay, man. Come on, man.
And I'm Quay.
Yeah.
Don't date the fellas.
Nah, who said?
We got the lovely Angie with us today.
Yes, Ramanana.
Right.
Blessing us with the presence.
We are the More Than Hip Hop Show.
You know what it is.
Talking about what's hot,
What's hot?
what's not,
Of course.
Everything
that's
low.
new, sure.
New, man.
Big week. Wow. Crazy. Wait, first of all, can we celebrate? Yo, Sony dropped this man, R.KELLY. Hey! I have different views about it, man. I can still play his music, but I don't support R.KELLY, so that's hey, celebratory.
He long paid already, so
That's what I was saying. It don't matter. It's not a legacy already.
But at least they put action. At least they put some
They
action.
trying so
But it don't matter.
He got
You don't need these labels nowadays
legacy.
anyway. He
That's
gonna
a fact.
sign up for Spotify himself.
That's
Oh,
I mean, he got the streams just off that documentary.
Exactly.
That is
crazy.
It's a whole different age. You don't even need
You
labels
don't, bro.
at all.
Who we gotta thank for that?
Big SOULJA, Big Draco.
SOULJA boy, tell him.
Big Draco.
SOULJA.
Hey, yo.
That's a fact, though.
Big Draco.
That's a fact. Let's just go ahead and talk about this man. I mean, this has really been his week. I mean,
This been his year. 2018.
Already?
2018.
2018. Like,
You can tell by that Gucci band. You know,
oh man,
you know.
he been wearing that joint since Gucci bandana. That was the joint he was wearing in the video.
It was.
It was.
But I mean,
that joint had the crinkles. That joint had the crinkles.
Oh, now it has the
stretched
crinkles.
out.
Right. His head,
Yeah, like my nigga, did your head straight?
Looking smoked out.
He's been doing a lot this week, man. I really feel like
coaching.
Yeah, Kobe been hit.
I think he on the coat.
His lips was looking hella dry.
I say nah. Who said that?
He was getting a little dusty.
He looked burnt out.
I don't know what he doing.
He told Casanova all you smoke is the weed.
Yeah, but he did it. Was it because he felt guilty?
He felt conviction is strong.
Yeah, because Casanova was like, you got stuff all over your face, and he wasn't even talking about that.
He wasn't.
Now all I do is weed, bro. I say that.
I don't know. And then Dex said it too. You on coke?
Dex
You on
said it.
coke? You on coke?
He is living in California.
That's a fact. I wouldn't put it past him. I mean, to be honest, out there in California, be surprised. Cocaine is a very high
It's a hell of a draw. He took over his health.
Like when you smoking, like when you cheaping, like they do cocaine.
I mean, so regardless of that, I mean, if he is or if he isn't, that don't make you lose your mind. So you still know what he's talking about.
I think it makes you very confident.
Like,
It makes you very confident.
yeah, whatever it's doing, this gonna do what it's gonna do, but he's still coming through with it.
He still got businesses going and all that. That's
Yeah.
If you're gonna talk shit, you gotta have receipts to
Yeah,
back it
but
up.
all in all, he do got truth to him being, you know, that artist who basically started that whole street.
Open that
shit.
door
Like,
for
he definitely opened that
artists,
door.
yeah, YouTube,
Nobody looking for no hard copy no more.
dances, incorporate dances in your music too. Yeah, that's a fact.
I was Superman in
Everybody was
my day.
Superman.
Everybody was.
You Superman in that home.
And I feel like all artists, they try to come out the cut and look for they, you know, they want their little respect.
They want their
So,
respect.
you know, they all got to go, they do their moments. So,
That's a fact.
He was quiet for a minute.
Cause I remember T.I. was coming out talking about I made trap music and then here come
Gucci
Gucci
Gucci,
talking about it. I had the first
I had
mixtape
it.
Jeezy somewhere now. I beat both of y'all, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like I don't think it's a beef thing, but when you know that cloud is involved and you talking about the king or something, there's only one crown. So if you're talking about hold up now, y'all gotta give me I'm wearing that. We're not sharing that. So it's kinda like I feel like that's how SOULJA boy feel. He gonna go all the way with it. You know, he's like that. Just like
Very passionate. Very passionate.
Very
Very passionate.
He dropped the video, he dropped the project, and I think he just dropped a song too.
SOULJA.
Yeah, SOULJA.
Oh,
And no, he has businesses. The business.
He got the watch, he got the game console, which I heard he getting sued for by like Nintendo and all that other companies.
Well, he was saying on the Breakfast Club he got license and stuff for that.
Yeah, I did see him
All
say
my
that.
man academics hating on my man's though. It's like they don't even got your name on it, so it's just like
Yeah, they want to
It's the
prototype, my nigga.
What you need a why you
And then
need
he said, why you don't got on the SOULJA watch? you got an Apple Watch?
The girl said, why you got so many businesses?
Yo, why you got so
Steve
many?
Jobs with Apple and shit on.
Facts, right?
Like Steve Jobs didn't walk around with no Apple Watch.
That is not a question that we should be asking us as a people. I mean, so other kind of people on this.
Shorty played herself with that question. Shorty played herself.
Why you got so many businesses?
Like, huh?
What you mean? Were they asking him like in a bad way? Like,
yeah, it was kind of like going like because he was kind of belittling them in the sense like, hold up now, I got receipts for my shit, and they was, why you don't got your name on it, SOULJA? It must not be yours. He was like, no, he's still showing out. I got this, I got that, I got this. Why so many businesses?
they try to play him.
He said, what you mean? Why so many businesses?
You know what? It's that Dame Dash mentality. He said that's how you separate a boss from a worker. It's probably somebody who put that battery in his back. Like, yeah, you should ask these questions. Like, why he got this? Why he got that? Like, if you really your own boss, you're not gonna ask a black man why he got so many businesses.
Like, I'm gonna congratulate him on that. How he can do so many businesses. Like, put me on.
What's the secret? Like,
Right. Multiple streams. I know I got my hand in multiple.
You know what I mean?
Show me the way.
One don't work, something else gotta be coming.
Exactly. In one basket.
Exactly.
And that's what I would advise all entertainers.
Oh,
Everybody. Like,
entertainer. Or anybody. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Shutdown going on. You better have some. You better have some business. Better have some streams coming in.
Right.
I don't know how long this thing going. So salute SOULJA boy. I mean, he did a lot of calling out though. I mean, he called out Kanye. Kanye ain't responded. He ain't doing none of that Drake stuff he was doing. The Drake hopping on Twitter and everything. And he got on him about that. He was like, dude, how you gonna get mad at somebody following your wife? Your wife is beautiful. He gave respect. He was like, Kim Kardashian beautiful. Every rapper in the game follows her, bro. How you just gonna get mad at Drake? Like, what's the problem? You can't get mad at me. You can't give me a call. I'ma pick on you until you give me a call.
Yeah, and he talked about that Donald Trump shit too. He's like, he's a clown. Nobody respect nobody.
That hat shit?
Yeah, the hat shit. You went up there to go see him and shit.
Yeah, in the hat.
That's
That was sad.
But you see how it is? That was crazy. Like, as soon as people start going on their little rants and start doing their little thing on social media, people just want to start labeling them and calling them crazy. And he gotta be on something. Like, nah, he just want to speak his mind. Speak your mind, SOULJA. I'm here.
SOULJA made that thing speak his mind.
I'm here for it.
everything he said was valid.
It was valid. I was like, I can't knock him for it. Like, he is true. Like, because before nobody was checking for no YouTube, no streams, none of that. Like,
YouTube gotta thank you. They ain't chiming in.
He need to own some of YouTube.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That is a fact for sure. That's a fact for sure.
everybody definitely gonna drop their own opinions on SOULJA, man. Like, what is he on? Like, where is this coming from? Like, you gotta wonder, like, what do you got up your sleeve to bring all the attention to you?
I feel like that little bit of attention that he got from that Tiger, it just kind of blew up naturally. All the other rappers doing impersonations of it, funny people doing impersonations of it. It boosted his clout. It's just like, I gotta keep going. I gotta keep. Hold up. If that was the case, I'm just saying that. Nah, who said? I'm just saying that's what it makes you do. It makes you very confident. So you're willing to just let me call up Dex. Hey yo, fuck you, bruh. Hey yo, when I see you, bruh, let me take off my jacket. That's unnatural shit. You're not going up to Dex though. You're not flying to where Dex at. You probably don't bring it back. Now, me being me, thinking of how the game goes, they probably had a call before that whole shit.
We could do this.
Just go with it. Just talk all mad shit. You know, it's gonna get us both money. That's what I'd be doing. If I was in the game, I'd be doing that shit, to be honest. Find some people that you friendly with, have some beef with, and then we'll come together later make a song.
When he was airing those people, I was like, yeah, we cool.
Yeah, we cool.
Migos, we cool. Migos. He said, I gave him the Versace beat. Like, I was like, yo, this man's wildin', you know?
He's like, Meek Mill, he on my dick. But you see a picture with him.
Cool, yeah.
So they know that SOULJA is a good marketing.
It's good marketing.
It's a fact. Trump is not clout chasing. He just being the regular Trump. This man, I'm sure y'all seen it. This man had a freaking dinner for Clemson. I like Clemson Tigers. You know what I'm saying? But even if I didn't like them, I'm not gonna feed these motherfuckers some McDonald's, man. But a championship dinner.
Come on, man.
Come on.
I ain't gonna feed you McDonald's for lunch. Like, I'm not going to McDonald's, bro.
First off, they're athletes, so they can't even eat stuff like that.
I'm saying, like,
fucking up their diet and everything. So this is American food, like, come on, like.
Where he get them?
They got a Burger King, McDonald's, Wendy's, like all
what's
fast
specifically,
food.
you know?
Burgers,
Big Macs,
all that. Just enough
the fries gonna be his workers, the federal workers that usually be cooking stuff for him.
They wasn't working.
They all. Well, nigga,
Right.
that's your dumb ass fault, my nigga.
Exactly.
But you president of the United States, you couldn't call a catering company to come cater for these. That's just.
That's really.
And then he still put something about the wall when he was having an interview. Yeah, we got the best burgers for Team America's food. Everything's about that wall. And it's definitely coming along. It just makes me sick. And then he's making people go back to work even if they're not getting paid. Like
TSA.
man.
They let mad people buy, yo. People get by with guns and stuff, man. Like, but I
Nobody
get
caring
it,
about
man.
their job. They not getting paid no more. So
man.
yeah, I would be the same way.
They getting jealous too. They stopped my man G Herbo because he had bread on him.
Yeah.
Stop him. You know what I'm saying?
What I say,
Still getting
people gonna
paid.
start purging out here. They not getting paid.
Yeah, so that's a good topic to talk about. Like, if this shutdown was to continue, like, what are our views on what could happen? Like,
Better put your ski mask on and be ready because it's about to be a war. Like, people gonna really start robbing people out here. They not getting no money.
Counterfeit money is gonna be on the rise, I feel like, as well.
That too.
Counterfeit bread is gonna be on the rise. I feel like a lot of those apps you can sell your stuff on, they're gonna be popping.
a lot of robberies probably out in the scene on TV.
Yeah.
Anywhere, not just
Anywhere,
the
wherever they
casinos,
get their
yeah, wherever
hands on.
you can go down at, it's gonna go down.
Oh, they definitely gonna be up at the MGM. That's for sure. Trying to, you know what I'm saying? Say a nice deep prayer before they go in with their 100. Like, word. You know what I'm saying? How they lucky numbers or whatever. It's crazy, man.
Crazy
You know what I'm
world.
saying?
Yeah,
And they say, you know what I'm saying? My mom would always tell me, oh, get a government job. Get the government good. Always good. Oh, nah, not right now. I'm glad I chose my other route.
But these people, they've been there for like years. They should know, like, each year it comes around, it's always something. It's gonna be a shutdown, so you should be trying to put your money to the side when times like this come, so you're not worried about when you're gonna get paid for your programs.
I mean, is this shutdown affecting like any of y'all personally?
Nah, not I.
it's not affecting me.
Thank God, man, it's not affecting us. But I know some people who was actually affected.
Yeah, I know a couple of buddies in the government.
It's crazy, but these are also people that were watching them, you know, have a little savings or whatever for times like this. But it's just, you know, it's crazy. So some people,
Even with the rent and everything, like,
with everything,
You
they might
see
have
the
just.
letter they put out,
Yeah.
talking about send it to your landlord, you'll work the rate leaves and all this shit, like.
Crazy, man.
I seen the letter, but I ain't seen no Reagan leave or something.
I'm just saying, like, it was like shit like that was
Oh.
like belittling like them, like, I'll work so you can keep, like, nah, that's.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
Wow, that is
Trump, man.
Saying Trump about that wall. Well, I mean, man, Future just dropped that album, which I think.
Super Future, I haven't even heard it.
Hendrix.
Haven't heard it.
I heard it.
I ain't heard it.
I like it.
I heard a couple joints off it. It sounded cool. I feel like you definitely sounded
It sound like
different.
It sound like a new Future. Old
Yeah, like a new Future. I feel like it's a little more clear.
They said he stopped drinking. He stopped drinking lean.
Right. He ain't even want to for real.
Yeah, he ain't want to.
Well, not once they ain't want to.
He ain't wanna tell the crowd.
He ain't want to tell us.
He ain't wanna lose fans and stuff.
Oh, because of what they might think and already just pre-assume that's not gonna be good.
I definitely fuck with the album. I think he was more transparent,
Yeah.
real vulnerable, real open. So I think this is the best album.
I mean, track.
It's like 2019.
Because I'm a big Future fan.
Yeah. This is good for his latest album. I wouldn't agree and say this is his best album, but it's definitely a great piece of work for sure.
I would say he's more open.
A lot of truth on it.
He's more open than me just like, oh, this is Future. All I know is for music, but he's like more open with this whole album.
Yeah, I think he's going through a lot of things right personally, man. He's baby moms and things running around. He's got 2 famous baby moms now. You know what I'm saying? One which is the new one, she's Bow Wow's ex or something like that. Bow Wow's baby mom. But the Sierra thing, man, is just troubling me because I seen something today. And it was an interview that Future was having. He's basically saying, you know, Russell is pretty much like a puppet to her. Like, he just do whatever she says. And then it boiled down to him meeting Russell and how she wants him to meet Russell now.
After
When
they got
baby
married.
Future's like 4 or 5 years old. You already had this man in my child's life. Didn't even bother to have a meeting. I don't want to meet this nigga now. And I don't blame him. And that's cold.
Yeah, that is
Sierra.
cold.
Yeah, there was something that she did that tried to
Like she reached out to him.
Yeah. Nah, don't say that. Don't say that. 'Cause I hate it.
but she did the
somebody,
sure.
give it a whole new man and have him in your son's daughter's life.
Fellas too.
Fellas too will have a whole nother woman in the child's life, and real mothers don't know nothing about that. That's foul. You know what I'm saying? I respect my baby mother to a point where that's not happening. Now, regardless, that shit happens to me. You know what I'm saying? But she has the kid, so it's kind of like I don't really get too much say. But when it's on me, I better not have no other females around. You know what I'm saying? So out of respect, I keep that because I don't like that. I don't like having another dude who I haven't met and then let something happen. And I gotta keep this dude's ass. I don't even know what he looks like.
I know nothing about it.
Could have nipped that in the butter.
I think it was more so because it was Future. Like if it was like regular Joe Smo, like it wouldn't be like us to be all class. I think that probably really messed with his head a lot because there was so many people like posting him, talking about them. Oh, Future just can't get over Sierra and all the timelines and shit like that. So I think that part really like got to
Future. That's definitely a crazy situation.
I mean, how you feel about it? I mean, you got kids. I mean, man, you got kids too. But I mean, you as a woman, like, if you are, involved with somebody new, are you taking that step to go ahead and, make sure that the father of your children,
Yeah. I mean, I don't do the whole bringing guys around my kids, but like I think that I would let him know. Like if I was gonna be serious with someone, then I wouldn't necessarily say that it would be in the order of who meets who first, because most importantly, like I would have that conversation with my kids. Like, because at the end of the day, it don't really have anything to do with the parent. It's all about like my kids, and the reason why I don't do it is because of the respect that I have for my kids. You know what I'm saying? Not respect for him. It's about the kids at the end of the day. So like you know who your father is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But with that being said, if I'm gonna take, the only reason why a guy would be around my kids is because he's about to be my husband. And if that's the case, then yes, he would meet him, and they would have to have that conversation. They would have to meet him. Because my kids, my kids, my two kids now, they don't have the same father, but their fathers met. They met before I had the kids. They met. They knew he was around his son. It was like that.
That's fair.
It wasn't first, but it happened.
I respect that.
Yeah.
And it's respect for your kids. I like that even better because, you know what I'm saying, that you don't, what I mean? That's what matters. Yeah. So maybe Future calling Russell daddy. Like, Ben calling him daddy. Ben calling him daddy.
You know what I'm saying? Now is that a stepping stone for like stepdads coming in like, oh, my stepson calling me dad?
You call that nigga Mr. Russell.
Oh,
right.
Mr. Wilson. Call that man Mr. Wilson. That's Mr. Russell. That's not your dad. I'm not gonna
I mean, if they're married though, she don't want to confuse the kid or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
Depends on the situation, honestly.
It's like, and he only like 3 or 4 years.
Like, as long as you
He know who his father is.
your father is, your mother, your father, then we got that understanding, and I feel like it's not really that big of a thing to me. That's what I do.
because they said, oh, if they play that father figure role, then why wouldn't the kid be able to call him master dad?
But it depends on the age of the child.
It's definitely circumstantial.
True.
That's
Circumstantial, you see, it's all circumstantial.
They can get to a certain age where it's like, I'm not calling you daddy. You're not my dad.
Right.
Right, that's how I feel. But I'm
Not
saying
my dad.
That's my side. So little kids.
Now, what about that time when they're just like they're feeling the new dad because he's playing a good fatherly role, but the other father is also playing a good role when he does get his time with the kid. The double daddy thing, like calling that daddy and that's my daddy as well. I got 2 daddies. You know what I'm saying? Like how?
I mean, I think that's the mother's role. Like that, as a mother, you have to be able to talk to your child and make them understand. Like you can have as much love as you have for anybody, any member of your family, including your stepfather or anyone. That doesn't necessarily mean that you have to give them that title. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. But at the end of the day, I would more so ask them like, what for what? Why that work? Why not just calling him by his name?
Facts.
Or you know what I'm saying? Like he calls you by your name.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like a name is a powerful thing.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So you just have to. That's where teaching comes in. In the same instance. And then you leave that option up to the child. If they feel like that's what they want, they may have a phase where that's what they want to say. They want to say daddy just because that's what they want to say.
Yeah.
If they don't say it, they don't get to say it, or they hear it, or whatever the case may be.
My son's calling somebody daddy, like that daddy dude better be sticking around for forever. I don't want no in and out. This nigga is just smashing my baby mom. don't want that shit because when that shit happens, that's kind of like a jab in the face. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, you know, you being nice to my son, you know what I'm saying? Because you're getting in his mom's pants, but as soon as shit is cut, you're not having no more talk to my son. You're not taking my son out like you used to because you're not getting them draws no more.
Nope.
That's where it's not disrespect. That's where I feel like it's, now hold up now. We don't need none of that. You marrying this nigga? Okay, well then that's, you know what I'm saying? You don't even need to know this man or nothing. Because the in and out, the guy coming in and out, it's not, that's not good either. Women too, on the other side. Women too.
But then again, that's why I say teaching and talking to your kids is really important because at the end of the day, they're gonna have their own mind. You know what I'm saying? So, and we can't, as adults, we can't hold each other accountable for these things. You know what I'm saying? Like I would hate to have to put that responsibility into any other man's hands. You know what I'm saying? And I would hate for any man to put that responsibility into my hands. If I meet a man who has a child and I feel like I don't want to be with him no more, you know what I'm saying? And I'm leaving that situation, and am I the bad guy because now I'm never gonna have a I may potentially not have a relationship with that child. Like, so with that, I mean, it could go both ways. I could or I couldn't, but at the end of the day, you just have to have like the parent of the child has to have that you have to talk to your child and make sure that they're good at all times, like, and to make them understand, like, even if somebody is gone, they're here, they gone, this is what is going on, you know, like, you have to talk to them, because that's how I feel.
Going back to a point where you said it was like you hate to put that responsibility on somebody in that situation. I feel like, you know, if they're in that situation, they're already semi-accepting that responsibility. Like, okay, you bad, you got a kid or two, you gonna weigh your options in your head, in the back of your head, like, have a nice day, or that's cool, I love kids, you know what I'm saying? And then you slide in, and it's just, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it is mad disrespectful if that situation is in and out.
Sure, yeah.
As for me, I don't got no C's yet, you know what I'm saying? But I don't want no non-seed of mine calling me dad, you know what I'm saying? Because you're not my kid. That's like a shorty calling me baby or boo, like, baby, you're not mine. You don't belong to me. I don't need, that's extra stress. Extra expectations. I don't need that. I don't want that. I'm good on that. Little man, you my little man. I'm not your dad. You know what I'm saying?
Because just like Amy said, the kid really chooses that. I love kids, and when I go around them, I feel like a lot of times they can feel that genuinely. So if I'm not already acknowledged as Uncle A or whatever, like, because that's my man's kid or whatever, when I come over there, they play. I mean, I love kids, so naturally I show that shit. So if it was a situation where I'm with a female and she has a kid, I've been in that situation before, but it didn't go that far and she respected the situation, so it wasn't like I was around her kid all the time like that. But I'm sure that, you know, the kid gained a liking to me enough. If I would have stayed with Shorty, eventually, because the nigga probably wasn't in the life as much as he should have been, I would have, it's my dad, you know what I'm saying? 2 years, 3 years, dad, you know what I'm saying? Instead of Aaron. I mean, it's more comfortable for the kid. You know what I'm saying? Because they learned at school that they're supposed to have a daddy and a mommy. This guy is still,
they definitely gotta break it down. Like,
you gotta earn it. You gotta earn
that too. And let them know, like, I'm not your dad. As long as you know. As long as you know.
Because my son, like, if he went to school and somebody asked him, like, you know, where's your dad? Who's your dad? He'll say, like, oh, that's my dad. But he wouldn't call him dad. He'd call him by his first name at home. You know, like, it would be one of those types of situations. Yeah. So, but
so
it's like,
in public, it's like, you know.
But if he was in another situation where his dad was around, or if he was around his dad's family, he know that that's my dad.
Right.
That's my dad, but he know that's my dad. You know, like.
True.
No, but that's true. That's
like for me and my brothers, like both of my brothers, they have the same dad. I have a different dad, but my dad had got killed. But my brother's father, that nigga just like dipped out and disappeared. So my mom, who's married to my stepdad, we call him dad. Like, that's all we know. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though we know, like, that's not our father, but like we call him, like, you took that vow to step in. So I feel like sometimes it can be a good thing, and then sometimes it can be a bad thing. But some kids do know the difference. You know what I'm saying? What it is. But
so I got a question for you. So, like, at what point did you feel comfortable, Like, how old were you when when you started calling him dad?
I was maybe 1 or 2 when he came into the picture.
Okay, how old were your brother?
My brother was probably like 5, 6. I was probably like 3 or 4.
So did he tell you like, hey, you know you can call me dad?
No, it wasn't like one of those things. It wasn't like,
yeah,
I knew, but I could say like when I got like maybe 10 or 11, I did feel like, you know, he don't look like me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he ain't giving me that vibe. So,
Right.
you know, and then like my mom did have that conversation when we was like, you know, hey, you know, this is not your dad. This is what happened to your dad. So she did take that step to let me know. You know, my brothers didn't know about their dad. So it wasn't one of those, I'm going to just hide behind the scene and you going to call this man your dad. But she did, you know,
Right, and
express
find out
that.
later, yeah. That probably would have been worse.
Yeah,
like,
oh yeah, that happens too. The kid be so young, and the mother's like, well, I'm dealing with a new man now, what have you. I'm not gonna expose them.
Yeah, they do that.
Hide until they're like 18,
Yeah.
and they tell them, you know, this is your dad. Your dad wants to meet you, type shit. Fuck you.
Right.
What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you? You know what I'm saying? Trick me all my life. Now I'm attached to this other man who's not even really my dad.
Right, this is
I had a whole real dad.
and
And maybe it's even worse when it's out of spite that you kept me away from my dad.
yeah.
And now my dad, I'm 18, he has to try to come find me. And he wants my love, and it's fucked up because sometimes it's like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I mean? Even in those Sierra-like situations when the situation not as blown up or famous, like go off, get married, another man, have another baby, forget the nigga. You got mad baby moms to deal with, whatever. No, tell me it don't happen.
They do
Tell me that don't happen.
I mean, that's not
Shit, that's not right. It's not right at all. It's not
They say he got like 6 baby mamas.
Yeah, and he gotta choose. And he can't choose.
They
because
can't
if you
choose,
choose
'cause
one,
they
then
gonna
another
feel some
one
type
gonna
of way.
feel some type of way. Sad but true.
Word, man. Word. Well, more than hip hop, man.
That's what it is.
That's more than hip hop, man. So, like I said, if y'all want to be on our couch, want to be a guest on our couch, want to be a guest on the Lovely Lady segment with Miss Aminata K and Quay, yo, just hit us up, DM, email, follow us, subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Like, what's
Make
up?
sure you peeping on the brands. You got RTPH, Rich Thoughts, Poor Habits Customs. You already know to say Let's Hats is on deck. And man, bags, if you need any customs, hit bags, you need styles, hit Aminata K. You need videos, you can hit cam, we do it all. It's more than hip hop.
It literally is.